All right, today we're get ready to make our Pom Pom. So to make our Pom Pom, I'm just going to go ahead and use my hand, the hand that God gave me. And I'm just going to hold my yarn in my hand and go all around my hand. Very loosely. Don't have to do it very tightly. And I'm just going to keep going around and around and around. Now this is all a matter of eye judgment. And I guess the more you make pom-poms, the better you get at them. But like I said, don't make them too tight because you want to be able to slide it off of your hand, okay? So I'm just going to make sure. I think those are too tight. I want them to be loose. Nice and loose. I told you guys I was left-handed. So it may look a little awkward because I'm left-handed and you guys are used to seeing everybody do it right-handed. So for all you lefties out there, there are still some of us left who, no pun intended, who still know how to do this stuff. So all for the lefties out there, yay. Anyway, I hope I still have some. I'm sure there'll be some in the family that are left-handed. Right now I just have me and my brother. And that's it. So I'm hoping to probably have a few more down the road, of course, and from generation to generation. There'll be somebody there who is left-handed. So you just keep doing this and doing it and doing it. I mean, this is probably going to use up a lot of yarn. I had some left, enough to do a little one already. And so, but the one I had done seemed a little small compared to the hat. Then when I put it on, you could barely kind of see the pom-pom. So I do want it to be noticeable. I mean, hopefully this one will make it noticeable, but the other one was, to me, my preference was a little too small. So if you like that one, the first one I did, just keep that one on there. If you don't, remove it and put a bigger one on there if you want a bigger one. It's pretty much up to you how you want to do it. And this is almost falling off my hands here. But I want it a lot. I want it to be bigger than the one I made before. So I am just going to keep wrapping here. So I have a good, almost like, it kind of feels like a major, boxing glove kind of a feel to it. Because I want it to be a massive size here. So we're going to kind of do a extra large ball here. And we'll see how that looks. And maybe what I should do is I'll show you what the little ball looks like on the top of the hat. And then I'll show you what this ball is going to look like. And I think I'm going to go with the bigger ball, but definitely want it to turn out really, really well. So I think I probably used, I don't even know how much yarn this is, but it feels like I could box with this. I could do somebody some damage with this because it's pretty thick here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more. Get it nice grip on there. Whew. Nice and poofy. plenty. I mean, look at that. That's huge. Like, it is big. Massive. So, that's good. And then I have a big head, so maybe that's why I need a big, poofy one. Let me go grab my scissors. Go ahead and cut that end off. These right-handed scissors. There. All right. And I am going to end up, I have to go all the way around, so I'm going to slide it off my hand, and it should stay in a bowl. Hopefully it'll stay in a bowl. See? Just like that. Oh, look how pretty that is. Just stay just like that. And then I'll take the string, go behind it. Do that. We'll tie it really tight. Whew. I might have to tie this one. I'll do it in a knot like this first. Hold it down really tightly. Like that. It's kind of hard to do that. I'm going to flip it around. I'm going to do it again. See if I can tie it down really tight, even tighter than before. I don't know if I can get it tighter. But I'm going to try without breaking the yarn. Tie it. Whew. Yay. And then I'll go ahead and cut it. Cut these off. Just like that. That's a lot bigger. Oh, look at that. And I got this little string here, so I'm just going to go ahead and trim it up to the top of that. Man, it looks really good, actually. I'm pretty impressed. And that's a big ball right there. That's a good size one. I mean, look at that. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay, and then we're going to just look at the sides. We're going to grab a little area and start trimming up here, just like we did the little ball. I'm going to make a bigger one. I'm going to separate this to make sure I've got all my ends. As I go here. Look at that. Right? Right. Let's do the top layer, I guess. The next layer, because there's so much. And we'll just keep going down until I don't have, or don't feel any more loops that I need to cut. Wow, look at that. That's like 3. Is there any more here? Then I need to, I caught one. Kind of just fluff your scissors through there. Make sure you got them all. Huh. Yeah, looks like I got a couple here. All right. Keep going. Oh, yeah. Look at that. All right, next. I keep saying all right. I'm so sorry. It's probably all you hear in my videos. All right, all right, all right. Because you know I'm gonna have, you know, this. I feel like one of those America Funnies videos where they say they do repeats on what people do. Like. That's one of those repeats too. That seems to be one that everybody says a lot of. I'm just weaving it in here, trying to figure out where my loops are. If I've missed any, hopefully I can get them all. Wow. Well, would you look at that? That, my dear, is a poof ball. And I kind of like that it's a little long. I don't know, it just seems more, I don't know. Remember that game, Chuzzle? That's what this looks like. You put little eyes on here, and it would be like the same. Or what is the Hamburger Man? And those little bitty guys put little feet on these guys, and you would have a little McDonald. I forgot what the little things are called. But anyway, I'm probably showing my age. But that's what it looks like. You can trim it up if you'd like, or you could just leave it like it is. I'm probably going to do just a little bit more trimming on it, kind of make it more into a ball shape instead of the Hamburger Man's little buddies. Or those are the ones that were trying to steal the hamburgers, weren't they? Anyway, besides that, I'm going to go ahead and trim this up, and then I'll be back and show you what I've got. Okay? I'm back. Now I have given it a little shave. Not too bad. I don't want it too close. I don't want it packed in there tight. I liked having a kind of a messy look to it. I don't want it too pristine. So I have my hat here, and I do have the string here that I still have attached. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the pom-pom, and I've got my string with my needle, little plastic needle, and I'm going to go through the center of that pom-pom, right through the center, and pull that needle right through. Now that's going to go right on my hat, and take out the tail end. And I can see, if I pull it up, I can see where it's going in, and so I want to have it on one side, and then one side of it kind of like on the opposite side of the hat, so it's even. And I will just go ahead and pull that through. If you can see what I'm doing on this hat here. And I'm going to pull my hat tight, get rid of this tail end, and just kind of pull my hat so it's nice and tight on top. Now, you can see that hat top. Now that's a good size top for this hat. You can make them bigger if you like. I prefer it not to be too big. I mean, some of them can be outlandish. But maybe as a gag gift, you might want to put one a lot bigger than this. But I think this is a pretty good size for this top of this hat. And I think it goes rather well, actually, with this hat. So I'm pretty satisfied with this pom-pom. Now, if you didn't like your pom-pom, you could take it out and try to redo it, or get a different, because this is multicolor, maybe there's a lighter color or pattern that you want to try and use and see what that one looks like before you permanently put it on your hat. But I think that I'm going to go ahead and permanently set this one in. So in order to do that, if you remember, you had it on one little area, one side, so it's from here to here. So we want to go in from here through the pom-pom, through the back. So I need to move my needle. So we're going to go underneath to this point on this side of the needle. Grab some here. Pull that tight. I'm going to turn this. So now I want to go to here with my needle. Right through the center. Just like that. And I'm going to pull it up a little bit and see where my hat is at. And kind of stick it in there if I can. See where that top of that hat is. Go right over to the next side if I can. If I can do it. Go back where I was. There you go. Now it should be really tight. So I've gone 4 ways basically. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And now I can go ahead and tack it. So I'm going to find as close as I can, pull it as tight as I can, find a string down in here that I can go under. You can see that. And make my little loop. Oops, wrong one. Here's my little loop. I'm going to go through my loop. And that's going to hold it in place. I'm going to do it one more time. It's going to be a really secure one here. Make my loops here. Need to get my tail out of the way. And then go through my loop one more time. And then like I did before, I'm just going to probably about right there. Really don't care for these long ends. And I'm going to find that seam to go down. We're just going to hide the tail in there, and we'll be good to go. And we're just going to cut it just like that. And looky there. Fluff it up, and then you cut yourself a hat with a little... Ooh, that is so cute. All right. Let's see what it looks like. So I have 2 different sizes. I have this bigger one that I made, and then this is the original. As you can see, it is quite a difference. It's quite a difference in sizes. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to put it on my head and see which one looks better on my head. So here I have the hat that we made, or I made, and you have your hat that you made. And for me personally, I've got a big head, so we put the little one on, and as you could see, it was okay. It wasn't too bad, but my head is a lot bigger than most. So I would say most. My head's a lot bigger than women's. So I think the bigger Pom Pom is probably going to be better for me just because I have a big head. So I think that actually looks a lot better than the little one, because the little one you can barely see there's a Pom Pom there compared to the size of my head. So I'm going to go ahead and just like I did that little one, I'm going to go ahead and put the big one on here. And I think that's going to look a lot better. So I'll be back after I go ahead and sew this on. Okay, here is the finished look with my nice big Pom Pom on top. And it's very secure. It's not going anywhere. And it looks a lot better than that small one. So I'm going to leave this one on here. And like I said, it's up to you what size you want to put on there. Like here's the little one. That's the big one. So depending on your head size, you can choose whatever size Pom Pom that you want. So we're just teasing my little hairs up here. But yeah, I think that works really well and it's very warm. It covers my ears. That's what I want. I don't want my ears showing. And it's nice and thick. It's going to keep me really warm. So for your first hat, that's pretty exciting that you guys got your first hat done and you're going to stay really warm for the winter. And those of you that got your little Pom Pom up there, Pom Pom to you. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.